Hey everyone, welcome back to Mario Galaxy 2. We've been on quite the Shrek kick this week, so not a lot of Mario Galaxy stuff, but you know, appropriate. It was the anniversary week of Shrek, so I thought we would give the big green guy his due, not diligence, you know what I mean, just give him a proper 20th anniversary. And so, but now we're getting back into the swing of things. But the Shrek stuff was, I think it was just a matter of not only doing something that I wanted to do for a while, but kind of giving the people what they want, because people really seem to enjoy the Shrek 2 playthrough, which I'm very happy about. People seem to enjoy the Shrek Let's Watch, which I finally got the stream highlights video of uploaded after several attempts because of copyright shit, which I really should have saw coming, and I guess I kind of did. Here's me way overthinking a very simple jump. This gravity gauntlet level here, these changing gravity directions in these sort of 2D sections here, where you can really only go like left, right, up, down, they can be a little bit hard because the changing directions as you shift the gravity isn't quite as airtight as you would like it to be, at least not for me. I kind of find that sometimes you can, like sometimes happens with the orbs, but happens even more here, you can kind of find yourself going the wrong way. So just be careful about that, I guess. But anyway, yeah, Shrek stuff was fun. I did for those who didn't know about it or didn't see, I also did a stream watching Shrek 2 with some friends and playing Shrek Super Slam multiplayer, which I would like to do more of, even though I really suck at that fucking game. Like, we only played it for like 10 or 15 minutes because we were both kind of just getting our asses kicked. But I would like to do more co-op stuff, especially now that I got Parsec working. I want to do some of the multiplayer stuff with LEGO Star Wars, but I don't know how that will work on Steam. As well as Lights, Camera, Pants co-op. I've done that on stream a few times, but I would like to do like the whole thing. And yeah, I don't know. Also, while I'm still kind of on the topic of the Shrek stuff, I need to hold myself accountable because, I inadvertently posted fake news on Twitter about Shrek on, the 18th. I said that Hulu deleted the scene in the first movie where Farquaad looks at Fiona in the magic mirror and gets a boner. And I, of course, attributed this to the woke police, the PC police striking again, with their anti-male, anti-penis agenda. I did this because when we watched it on Hulu for the Let's Watch, I genuinely just did not remember it happening. Like the whole, that whole scene. And I was wrong. Because I was editing the Let's Watch and it was definitely in there. But I had already posted it and it got more likes than most of my tweets do, which is not that many. So, fuck it, I'll keep it up. Still funny, even if it's not true. So here we are, the second Bowser fight. Not much has changed from the original except for this. Now you have a purple ring to contend with. He's purple now. He's got purple power. I also did worse this time around. I kept, like, being stupid about where these little planetoids, these asteroids were, when they, like, go up and you have to hop on them and get him with it. Yeah, I was quick with it there, but not so much the whole time. So took me a few more tries. I didn't die or anything. I had to do a couple extra rounds. Didn't have a perfect run of it. But yeah, that's what we're doing right now. You've already seen it, and you will see it again. At least like 2 or 3 more times. Yeah, that was like total bunk on my part. Whoopsie. I've been thinking about what to do for the next secondary LP now that Shrek 2 is done. As the like Tuesday, Thursday LP, because after this week I'm hoping to get back into my normal schedule, but I may not have a new LP ready to go by Tuesday. I generally like to do something that's short because it's fewer videos per week, so I don't want it to take too long. I would like to try to do like a 2D game at some point soon. I feel like I've done a lot of kind of newer games, and specifically a lot of like GameCube, PS2 era games, which I have no problem with. I don't think anyone watching has any problem with it necessarily. But just, you know, I'm going to do even more of those at some point, and so I would like to mix it up a little bit if possible. But the only thing is, I'm not very good at a lot of video games. I don't know if you guys have figured that out yet. But that extends to older games as well. And there are just very few that I've completed all the way. And as you all know, I like to try to complete a game, or at least mostly complete it before I LP it. One, so I can be familiar with it, so I'm not wasting everyone's time, mostly my own, because, you know, I edit out a lot of the most egregious milling about and failures, but I have to do it still. And also just to make sure that there are no problems, because you never know when you get something like, you know, GTA 4 having the weird ending thing, or I don't know, just sometimes, especially with emulation and shit, sometimes shit just don't work. So, I try to limit, you know, I don't like to be in a position of having to drop something because of some stupid thing. I've had to do it before, and I don't want to do it again. And I'm like this with everything, where I, like, try to just, like, I spend probably too much time beforehand, like, just trying to guarantee that it will be perfect. And, I mean, it almost never is, of course, but so I was when I was doing a capture card, when I was picking out a capture card. I do that with all products, where I don't like returning things, and there are a lot of things like the capture card that you, like, can't return. So I just, I want to know for sure that, like, it's gonna be good, it's gonna work, and it's what I want. So I can be very picky with purchases, especially if it's a purchase of, like, more than, like, $30. Like, any kind of, like, even minorly significant purchase. I spent some money on new shoes today. I don't really buy shoes very often. I don't have that many, and that's why a lot of mine suck, hence why I bought new ones. But I need a new sneakers because I've been walking to work, and I have to wear, like, dress shoes when I'm at work, but I don't like to walk in those. It's a little bit too far for that. And I had sneakers, but then they got shitty. Like, they got all broken and gross. And so now the only, like, non-dress shoes I have to walk in are Vans, and they are not very comfortable to walk on concrete for, like, a half hour after a certain amount of time. So, yeah, I needed new sneakers that feel good on my feet and are actually made for, like, using them and walking. That's an example of a purchase that I don't think I overthought it too much, and I don't think I waited too long to do. I was mostly just waiting for my tax refund to kick in so I'd have a little extra dough so I would feel better about spending $100+ on shoes, which I never do. I don't understand the people who buy new shoes just, like, cause there's new shoes out and it's like $250 and you're like, I'm gonna get these. I don't know if I will like them. That is a completely fucking foreign feeling to me. Being like, I'm going to spend, like, any significant amount of money on something that I'm not sure if I even want. It could not fucking be me. I'm too stingy and anxious about purchases to be like that, but you go right ahead if that's you. That's fine with me. I also don't really give a fuck about shoes. They're more of a utility thing. I mean, I don't want them to look like shit on me, which is why after they get bad, I, get rid of them. But in terms of, like, having a lot of them, it's never been a priority. And certainly not something that I have, like, an active interest in. That I'm not, like, looking up new shoes. I'm not looking up shoe reviews or anything like that. It's not my bag. So, it has kept me from a lot of, like, guy conversations growing up. Like, in high school and college, shoes were a very big topic of interest among a lot of dudes that I hung out with. And I had just absolutely no input. Nothing to contribute to the conversation. I would just be like, I like when shoes fit on my feet, and that was pretty much it. So yeah, I wasn't up to snuff on, all the new kicks that were coming out week after week. And it seemed like a pain in the ass. They drop all this money and then they wear them for like 4 days, and they'd be like, actually, I don't like these. I'm gonna try to return them, and it would be this whole hassle because they open them and. Like, I don't have time to deal with that shit. I got children's video games to play and movies to watch and what else? I don't know. Food carts to patronize. I love when I manage to suck up all the star bits like this. This galaxy is pretty cool, although I always am intimidated by it when I get to it, because for me this level marks like the beginning of a noticeable increase in difficulty with this game. It's still not extremely hard, but I can definitely feel starting this world out of things getting a little bit tougher. And it doesn't help when you're not very good at the game to begin with and you make dumbo mistakes like I am about to do when I die during this section. And yeah, once again, I did not bother cutting out all of the failures in this one because it's not that long of a video, and it's kind of funny to see me be bad at the game, isn't it, folks? Is that why people tune in? Am I like a fail YouTuber? Is that... There's gotta be at least some people who... That was dog shit. There's gotta be at least some people who tune into my LP videos because they're like, oh, this is so funny. He loves playing video games, but he's just like really bad at them. I'm like Darkside Phil. I wish I was as fucking cool as Darkside Phil. Are you kidding me? That guy's brain is awesome. I'm recording this kind of late on Friday night. I'm gonna be gone most of the weekend, so I just figured I would bang this out while it's still on my mind. And, yeah, I mean, I hope everybody had a good week. I always enjoy checking in. I was really getting my fucking ass blown out in that part, but managed to pick up the star. I was really worried that I was just gonna die right in front of the star and feel like an idiot. I really like the background. This like matte painting behind me of all the different galaxies. It's pretty cool. And 25 levels have opened up to us. and we're going to do none of them right now because we have more business to attend to in Space Storm Galaxy, which has cool music in it. I think it has its own music in this one coming up, but I think in the one we just did is the one from the first game, and it's called, like, Battle Rock Galaxy? I think it has Battle in it. Anyway, it's a good track. I know I've already talked about it, but Galaxy 1 and 2, and I'll say mostly Galaxy 1 because that one has a lot of really good ones, although the soundtrack for this one's good, but 1 has a lot of the most, like, iconic ones I think a lot of people remember, and ones that, like, get reused in this one. And, yeah, I'm totally fucking shitting the bed. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to do something with that, thingy. The button. It probably slows down time like these buttons do. Did not see it, did not think about it, so I did not do it. But yeah, music in the game is good. But yeah, hope everybody's been having fun. What have I done today? Well, I went to the mall and did the shoes, like I said. And then me and Liv watched Jersey Shore, which I've alluded to before, but yeah, me and her have been doing that. A show that we have both seen. I haven't seen every episode all the way through before now, but it was definitely something that I tuned into with my family. It was a staple in my household when it was on. It was one of those things that, you know, it's real fun to watch in a group because it's so many zany antics and stupid fucking drama, and it's just good fun. It is reality TV, so there is kind of the expectation that to some degree it's kind of bullshit. But either way, it's funny, and that was just stupid on my part. And it's a great, like, kind of trash TV that I like. It's funny that with movies I try to do stuff like I'm always trying to prioritize movies that are, like, interesting or different or, you know, not like something that I have already seen a bunch of times. Like, I try to just, like, recently have been you know, trying to mostly do that kind of stuff, be like a curious and exploring film goer. But with TV, I just like to watch, you know, the oldies that I enjoyed as a kid, and I like to watch, like, garbage. I like to watch, like, dumb reality shit and, like, competition shows. Like, I like American Ninja Warrior, regular Ninja Warrior. Wipeout is funny. You get to watch people fall in the water. Ninja Warrior has a similar appeal. Ninja Warrior is good, though, because sometimes you get people who win and they don't fall in the water, and that's fun. Love Island, great dating show that has, like, no rhyme or reason to anything that happens and is basically just, like, built around just, like, the misery of the contestants. And also they're very British, and that's very funny. You get to hear them say, "I got a text," like 90 times. It's pretty good. And talking about how they feel mugged off, or when they're feeling really good, they're buzzing, etc. The guys are all geezers, the women are all birds. It's just really, really cool. Really good show. Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay and its sister program, Hotel Hell. One of which an establishment near in Liv's hometown near her house was featured on, which is not a great thing, because, you know, those shows are about how They're bad. But then they get good. Maybe. Unless they just tell them not to. I haven't seen too many people refuse help on Hotel Hell, but on Kitchen Nightmares sometimes they just are straight up like, nope, I don't like being a good restaurant. I want to continue being bad. Go away, Mr. Ramsay. I do not want your help. I love the Italian guys. It's always great when there's an Italian restaurant on Kitchen Nightmares, because the Italian guys are always so epic. I'm completely stealing that characterization of them, but like verbatim, but it's a very good and accurate one. I don't know who said it. I think Rob Franco. Anyway, maybe next time I'll talk about more trashy TV shows that I enjoy, because go more in-depth with it, because it is a big part of my viewing time, honestly. Anyway, yeah, next time we'll be going into all of these wonderful and wacky worlds. See you then.